Welcome to Lunch Break. We get an hour lunch, so we're spending 15 minutes of it each day to talk about whatever. So, let's begin the week.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Ugh.
Tuesday.
Dude, today sucks for me. I was so angry the second I woke up this morning. Like literally the moment I got out of bed, I couldn't see anything in my room. Like normally my lights are like automatic and they'll turn on as soon as my alarm goes off. This morning they turned on, but they were just red. And they were red and so dim, like just the minimum dimness. So like it was just enough that I could tell it was on, but it did nothing to help me see in the room. And I was like, this is so annoying. And the sun wasn't all the way up yet, so there's no light coming in through my window, like a little tiny, tiny amount of light. So I couldn't see anything trying to get ready. And so that I honestly just like pissed me off because I was so tired when I only slept 6 hours. So when I woke up, I was super tired and I was like, I want a nice bright light to wake me up. You know, I want the lights to come on. And I couldn't turn the lights on. Like nothing, I couldn't manually make that light anything other than red. Turning it off and turning it back on is still red. I'm like, I can't do anything about this. So I like lost my shit, pulled the bulb out, put a different bulb in that's white, and then was able to begin my morning.
Good Lord.
And like I've just been super I'm in a terrible mood. Like after that morning, I just don't feel good. I'm still like sore and achy from going to Kings Island, which was awesome last weekend. Kings Island was really sick. Like the trip was awesome. The last few hours were like pretty exhausting and I was ready to go. But like other than that, it was pretty awesome. But we walked a lot.
It's a big fucking park.
Yeah. And my back is weirdly sore and I didn't notice it anytime until like this morning. I have like pains, which I assume is due to the freaking wooden roller coasters, if I had to guess. Just being like jerked around a bunch.
It would make sense.
And now I just have like slightly upset back and my fucking legs hurt and I'm sweaty right now and I'm just not happy. It's not good.
It is hot as hell outside right now.
Yeah.
Super humid.
Yeah. The humidity is getting to me. I don't feel good. Today has been a slog. I have some really crappy designs. But it is a short week. So there's that. Don't have to be here for that long. And we are apparently still going to play D&D this weekend, which I'm super stoked about. Nathaniel won't be there though. Which sucks.
I'm not sure what day Matt will be here. I assume someday on Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Unless his schedule gets updated, which he's been talking about possibly happening.
Yeah.
Because he's moving to administration and he doesn't know the full schedule yet.
Right. And when he does that, how would he play with us ever?
I don't know.
Like, I think the days that you mentioned, none of those days are the days we were talking about playing.
Yeah.
They would all be during the week when nobody else can do it. So, I don't know.
May have to just put on hiatus or just play without him for a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. This week, I had a good weekend. I'm ready for another weekend already, and it's only Tuesday, but I just have so much I got to catch up on. I got to, like, take care of myself now, because this weekend I couldn't.
Didn't you get, like, really drunk at the park?
Yeah.
What was that like? Other than dehydrating?
It didn't matter at all. They sell alcohol at Kings Island, and so you can drink there, but it doesn't matter because the second you get on a ride, your body completely overwrites it with like
adrenaline
and it's gone. Like you sober up the second you get on a ride. It literally does. Like I was pretty like when we were drinking, I got to a point where I was like, I'm actually kind of fucking hammered. And then we got on a ride and it was immediately gone.
I remember that video you sent when you guys were in the parking lot and you were like, I am like really drunk right now. And I was like, oh. So I was like really wondering, like, what is it like to be hammered on a ride?
No,
turns out pretty disappointing.
It makes zero difference. Yeah, we kept walking back and forth between the park and the parking lot because we made like bologna sandwiches and shit and we left it in the car. So we were eating from the car. The only thing I ate in the park was some fucking pretzel bites, and it was the worst. They were the worst. It was the worst thing I've ever eaten at a park. It was the worst pretzel bites I've ever had.
Were they like stale and unsalted or something?
I'm trying to figure out how to put it into words. They came with a cheese, quote unquote. It was like a white cheese. It tasted like nothing. It did not taste of cheese. It tasted vaguely of oil. And then the pretzel bites themselves had salt on them. But that was about the only upside. They were obviously drenched in oil. So they were dripping, literally dripping with oil. But they fried them to the point where they were completely brown, every one of them. So like blackened or brown. So it was as if they fried them about 3 times. So they were, when you bit into it, it just tasted burnt. Every single one of them. Like all of them. It was just burnt, crisp, fried pieces of bread with tasteless, awful cheese.
Good Lord.
And I ate all of it because I was kind of hungry. And I had been drinking. But the food at this park is pretty terrible.
Did you guys end up going with like the food pass?
No.
Okay.
No, because it was stupid. The food pass makes no sense. You pay like $25 extra to get a free meal every hour and a half. But the free meal is like going to be some weird thing that you can get. It's going to be just kind of trash. It's going to be some pre-made thing. It'll be the same every time. It's only at select locations.
Heating cabinet hamburgers and stuff?
Maybe. And then, like, it just made way more sense to just not spend that extra money and then just bring food. But I ended up hardly eating anything that day. And we did a lot. We walked a lot, and we stood around a lot, and I was exhausted, and I ate almost nothing. So the next day, I had, like, a big breakfast bagel, and then I didn't really eat that much that day either. I ate a big breakfast bagel and, like, 2 bologna sandwiches because I still had bologna left over.
Yeah.
And then the day after that, that's when I really went crazy, and I had, like, Taco Bell, a bunch of shit.
Some of that soup.
Yeah, but I haven't really counted my calories in the last 3 days. So,
not feeling the best?
I mean, it's not about how much I've eaten, it's about what I've eaten. Mostly fucking bologna sandwiches and and trash. So, I just feel like really shitty, and I want to not feel shitty. Yeah.
I remember while you guys were in the line, I think it was to the Diamondback, Matt was over, and in the time it took you guys to wait in line and ride the ride, we went for a small walk and watched 2 entire movies.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt like a billion years. I was just standing there.
I could hear like the boredom in your guys' voice when you called me that one time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no. It must be like hitting the end of the line.
No, it was basically like full torture. Honestly, the last 3 hours or so that we were at the park was just torturous because every single ride had easily over an hour line, at least 90 minutes. And every goddamn line we got in, after about an hour, the entire line behind us would clear up. So we would be like there would be no one left behind us, like we were the last person to get in line. So it was as if had we gone to any other, done something else for an hour and then ran over there and got in line, we would have been at exactly the same place as we were standing there and waiting the whole time.
Oh, man.
But then the line would immediately fill up after we got off. So there's no opportunity to be like, all right, let's ride it again. It was just really weird how it worked out. Yeah. The water park was kind of terrible because I spent most of it separated. Like when I finally got there, I had a bunch of shit I needed to put down and I needed to change because I normally always show up at parks in swim trunks. I'm a big advocate of that because fuck having to change when you get there. Like I'm okay with changing to like get out of my clothes when I go to leave, but I'm happier not having to change ever go there in swim trunks, go through the whole park experience in swim trunks, and leave in swim trunks. Because you can dry off at the park. You don't have to deal with their fucking bathrooms. Well, I decided, no one else ever does that. I'm the weird one that always is just in there like in swim trunks the whole time. So maybe I'll do what everybody else does this time and show up in shorts and change when I'm there. Horrible mistake. The lines to change were insane.
Oh, God.
And everyone that we were there with, like, each person stopped at a different bathroom and went in and waited a really long line to go to a stall to change in one of the random public restrooms that were not in the water park area. I thought that was a bad idea. I thought it was stupid. Also, like, for people that just want to take a shit are having to wait for people that just insist on changing their clothes in a public bathroom that's not even in the water park area because they want to go to the water park area. I thought that was kind of shitty, but everybody seemed to do it. And then when we finally got to the water park area, everybody was like, well, you're the only one that didn't change yet, so we're going to go leave and you got to wait in this line. And I'm like, well, had you guys just not done what you did, like standing on like a literal pissy floor of a stall and changing your clothes in random bathrooms, we could have all changed and then gone as a group, but whatever. I didn't say anything to any of them. I got in line. They disappeared. When I finally got out of that line, Nathaniel said he was going to go to the wave pool. So I immediately started walking to the wave pool after I got my stuff in the locker, including my sunscreen, which I only put on once I got to the pool, and I didn't get again because we had a tiny locker that didn't have enough room for our shit, and everything was stuffed in the back, and I couldn't access my stuff without pulling out like a bunch of pairs of shoes and glasses and cell phones and wallets and a bag and all kinds of shit. So I was like, I'm just gonna die. And I walk to the wave pool. The first one I see is like the kid one. So I'm like, that's obviously not it. And I turn and go to the adult wave pool, go all the way in. I don't see Nathaniel. I come back out. I look back in, looking for him for a long time. I don't see him. I'm like, all right. Maybe he moved on. Maybe he met it with other people. Then like Noah showed up with Jared. And they were coming to the wave pool, and I was like, oh shit, they're here. So I hung out with them at the wave pool for a few minutes, and I was like, I'm going to go look for Nathaniel, because he's obviously not here. And he said he was going to be here. So then I went out, and I was like, maybe he went to the kiddie wave pool, and he's just been there for like 30 minutes. And I got there, and there he was, like deep in the kiddie wave pool, like the smaller one. And he kind of saw me and like walked up to the fence, and I was like, there's a bigger wave pool over there. And he was like, really? I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, and he was like, well, shit. And there was a really long line to get into the pool that he was in. So we waited in a really long line just to get in there, and it's not even the right one. Whatever. He got out. Finally, I had somebody that was like hanging out with consistently, but then we just went back to the big wave pool, which I already was at, and we just stayed there. And then eventually the rest of the group showed up at the big wave pool. And we hung out for like 20, 15 minutes, and then we all just left the water park. So like half the time I was there, I was just changing and alone, looking for other people. And the rest of the time I spent at the wave pool, kind of waiting for someone to show up so I could leave the wave pool. But then the opportunity never showed up. And so I just got sunburnt for no reason.
Dang.
And then we left. So I don't know. Despite those things, it was really fun because we rode a lot of rides. We rode the new one, the Orion one.
I hear that one's really fucking fast.
It was really fucking fast. It's like I think it's a 92 mile an hour ride with it's like 3,250 something feet tall, and the first drop was pretty fucking intense. And it was also brand new, so it was like wicked smooth.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've never ridden a roller coaster that was that smooth before. Like, it almost felt like it was fake. Like, I don't know how to describe. It was weird. It was like, I don't know. It was like the epitome of riding on a cart on WD-40 or something. Just like
smooth, frictionless.
Yeah, it's completely smooth.
No bumps.
Not a single bump. Not anything. The only thing that was even vaguely jarring was how powerful the brakes were when we got to the end. because it was like it slowed, and then stopped, and it just stopped like instantly, and it was like, oh god, and then it like jerked forward again. But yeah, I don't know.
I am a little disappointed I didn't go, but I'm also kind of glad because I feel like my shoulder would be killing me right now.
One of the biggest disappointments was we never got to ride the Flight of Fear because the line was stupid long. I think it was like 180 minutes or something, and it was already near the end of the day, and everybody was exhausted. But that's the one I wanted to ride the most.
Yeah,
and we never did it, so that kind of sucks.
You still rode the Diamondback and the Beast, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Beast.
2 out of 3, I guess.
The Beast was way faster than I remembered, and kind of terrifying how fast that thing is and how much it hurts. It hurts a lot.
It's really rough.
I think it seems like it's worse. Like, I don't remember it feeling that fast and being that painful the last time I rode it.
Well, you are older, and the ride is also older.
I mean, I had a headache when I got off of that ride.
Oh, my.
Like, it was very painful.
My highlight of the weekend was the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie.
Yeah.
I watched that one with Matt, and then I watched it again with you.
Yeah.
I was a really big fan of it. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's the best thing they've made since the original series.
Yeah, it was good. It was much more entertaining and interesting than whatever the hell the sequel to Avatar was.
Legend of Korra.
Yeah. I just couldn't get into it. I mean, I tried. I did kind of get into it, but then, like, after a while, I was just like, I don't know. Had enough. I don't like Korra at all. She's an unlikable character. She never seems to, like... I mean, apparently she does change, but, like...
Yeah, the last 2 seasons of Korra are definitely better than the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Like, there's really cool villains in season 3, I believe. I think his name's Zahir. He's like, I don't know how he got air. Oh, yeah, she does, like, a thing that gives people airbending again, and he becomes, like, an airbender, and he's, like... He kind of shows, like, how deadly airbending can be, and he does a bunch of... He's like an assassin dude.
I don't know. I think I finished that show, but I'm not sure. I don't really specifically remember that, but I remember it was weird and felt like it was breaking all the rules. But it doesn't matter.
There was a bit where, like, Zahir was, like, obsessed with the idea of removing all earthly attachments so he could become the ultimate airbender.
Yeah.
And the only thing that was keeping him was, like, his girlfriend. And, like, his girlfriend's, like, the type of firebender that can shoot fire out of her, like, forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And some metal bender put, like, a bucket on her head right when she was about to do that and blew her fucking head off.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, fuck it. And he jumps off a cliff and starts flying.
Yeah. I think I remember that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. Freaking Dave Bautista as the main guy, the main bad guy.
Yeah.
Taga, whatever his name was. There was a lot of, like, famous voice actors in there. I remember the little short earthbending avatar. I think he's the guy from Love Hurts, the, like, John Wick movie.
Yeah.
And then there was, like, a god or spirit in the spirit world. I'm pretty sure he's voiced by the dude that voices the rock guy in Thor Ragnarok.
Maybe. I don't know about that one. But yeah.
I've heard his voice before, 100%.
Yeah. We gotta go. We're late.
Back to work. Yay, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Your lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
It's lunch break right now.
It's lunch break. It's
lunch break.
Thursday. Thursday. Is it Thursday?
Yeah. Because I'm thinking about streaming today.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done a Kingdom Hearts stream in a minute because I streamed a few other games, but just not Kingdom Hearts. But I kind of want to. Be fun to make more progress in that game.
We didn't do lunch break yesterday.
Yeah.
I had to drop my car off at the car doctor.
Yeah.
They said, like, the fan motor's gone bad or something. I thought it was going to be done by 12, but apparently no. So hopefully it'll be done by the time work is over. I'd like to have my car today.
Yeah. I'm just tired. But it's been fine. It's been a pretty chill day. I've mostly just been, like, thinking about buying a laptop because I think it would be sick to just buy one. I just want one. But I don't really want to justify buying it at all, so I was like trying to see if I could find coworkers that have one that they don't want.
Yeah.
I found one that does have a laptop, but the screen's broken. And it's not just that the screen's broken, it's that they brought it to get the battery replaced, and when they tried to replace the battery, they broke the screen. And so they tried to replace the screen, but they broke the motherboard, so that now the screen is impossible to repair. So it's a laptop that has no screen. So that's lame, and I don't really want that. And then he was saying he has another one that's in good condition, and it's actually better, but it has a software on it that he really wants to keep, and he doesn't know how to get it another way. So I'm like, I don't know. He was like, if I can pirate it or do something, put it on something else, then you could have it. But I think the other one he was talking about has like a 2060 in it, which is pretty good. The first one has a 970, obviously a 970M, but it's like pretty okay. Pretty damn old at this point, though.
Such a weird series of unfortunate events. Just
Yeah.
go in to get one thing, and then another thing happens, and then another thing happens.
He tried to get it repaired at a university.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's just like a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing.
I've had good experiences at university sanctioned things, but I've always heard horror stories from it.
Yeah.
Like, I got one of my surgeries from a university program, and they did perfect.
Yeah.
And then I also got I think I've talked about this before. There's like this hair university place that I went to because they give like free haircuts.
Mm-hmm.
And they also did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
But I always hear these stories about like, oh, they messed it up and I had to get like 2 other surgeries, or like they cut my hair completely wrong and I'm bald.
Yeah.
Here's another university horror story. They fucking destroyed my laptop.
But I mean, that's the risk you're taking for getting something for really cheap.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. I've just been chilling though. It's yeah, just chilling.
Yeah, it's been a very relaxing day. I've just at work I've been working on a project, and I had to make an incredibly large boundary. They wanted me, I was like doing transport work, so it was from like area to where the internet service provider is. So
Yeah.
I made like 100-mile long boundary.
Huh.
I thought it was gonna be done with it yesterday, but it was just taking forever.
Yeah.
And then it took about half the day today. I would have been done a lot sooner, but the software we use had an update, and every time there's an update, the software gets broken. So like you'll work for like 10 minutes, and it's like, oh, you got signed out.
Yeah.
And then I've had this other issue where like it doesn't sign me out, but I can't do any input. Like I can't click anything.
Yeah.
And there used to be like a fix where you would like go to lasso select and lasso select a bunch of things and then go back to single select, but that's not even fixing it. So I've been having to sign out and sign back in. Dealt with that like 20 times today.
Yeah. I really just feel like crap. I have not been taking care of myself for like the last week or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just cannot fix it. I don't think I've gone over anywhere, but like I just can't fix it. I'm like screwed up right now. I don't know what it is. Like I'm thinking about getting off work and I wanted to get off work today and go on a long walk because I was like, I felt this yesterday and I was like, I need to do like a bunch of exercise or something. I need to do something to try to fix this, but I can't because if I'm going to try to do that stream, I won't really have time to do that. Like I got to get everything else I got to do, and I got to make food. I don't have any food here, so I got to make food today. So I can either go on a long walk or make food today. Or I eat garbage again. And I've been eating garbage for like a long time because I didn't want to spend time making food. So it's like today I have to make food. So I don't know. I just can't get my shit together at all. It sucks. It's just been off the rails for ages.
The pollution's all fucked up today too.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's horror. It's really nasty out there. Like I want to have something covering my face when I'm out there. I like it makes me sick. Like I don't know how it's usually never this bad, but for some reason it's just like horrible outside.
I've had like a very minor headache ever since we walked outside for lunch break.
Yeah.
Like, it happened, like, immediately. Just walked outside and was like, oh, it smells like a bunch of tires on fire or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah.
Mixed with, like, oil.
Yeah. And that's the sort of shit that lowers people's lifespans in cities. Is you breathe that shit in
Mm-hmm.
and you don't care. But yeah. Oh. Like, I don't want to do, like, it sucks. I don't want to do anything. I really don't. I don't want to do anything at all. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. It's been like a minute now. I can't fix it. Just like feel like shit. Again, it's probably the exercise thing because I fucked my leg up at one point and then I stopped walking because I was walking kind of regularly for a minute and then I just stopped doing that. I didn't even do it for that long. I did it for like a week and a half. But then I couldn't do it. And then I haven't really been doing anything else. So I've just been spiraling. Just like feeling like shit. I just haven't been like doing exercises at home or anything.
They call it the shit spiral. So, like, you're not exercising well and it makes you crave garbage. So you start eating garbage and then you stop sleeping well, which makes you want to exercise less.
But yeah, I don't know. I really want to go on the walks because the walks are the most fun thing. And they're actually useful. Like, they burn a lot of calories and I get to not be inside. But another issue with walking today is how fucking bad the pollution is. I don't know if I want to go on a long walk breathing that shit in.
I have no idea what it was like. The score yesterday was like 80 something, and now the score now is like 40.
It's just the winds have pulled in some industrial shitstorm over here. Bunch of fucking it's just a bad gust where normally that air is not over here. I'm just I'm excited for Common Side Effects Season 2.
Oh yeah, we saw that trailer for it like yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
it should be pretty sick.
I don't think it comes out until 2027 though.
No, it's gonna sometime next year. Also, the new Spider-Man's out, and it's in theaters today.
That'd be cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get lucky, we'd have to buy the tickets right, like literally today, like immediately after work, and hope that we actually get a seat.
How long is it in theaters for?
I don't know, but it's one of those insane movies where it's like it's sold out, like 100%. Like, you're gonna have a hard time. Specifically in any good theater that's worth watching it in.
Yeah.
But it would be kind of cool. But it's not the Doomsday one or whatever. I don't know exactly when that one's supposed to come out.
I think in November.
But I'm pretty positive that you'd want to watch the Spider-Man before. And there's a very good chance that if you don't see this in theaters, you're not going to be able to watch it before Doomsday comes out.
Yeah.
Because it's just not going to be available anywhere.
A lot of good movies coming out. There's a Spider-Man one. I don't know how good it is. I assume it's good. The last ones we watched were really good.
Yeah.
Doomsday and then Dune 3. I want to see that one in theaters the most.
Yeah. I don't know when we get that. I don't know when that's coming out.
I know it's this year. It's just sometime at the end. I think it's like the same week or day as Doomsday.
This year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Oh, God. I don't want to go back to work.
Yeah. I keep thinking about streaming a different game. Like, I do want to play more Kingdom Hearts, but I just haven't really been in the mood for it.
You played a lot of Kingdom Hearts over the past few months.
Yeah. I mean, but it's not that I'm not even, like, sick of it. I think I'm just sick of streaming it. If that makes any sense. Like, I want to play it, but I don't want to have to stream it.
Yeah.
Like, so it's, like, it's just gotten old for that being the game that I'm streaming. But then I don't want to stream and not, or I don't want to play it and not stream it either. So it's like, I'm kind of deadlocked where it's like, I might as well stream something else entirely and call it quits on that. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. And it makes me tempted to buy a game when I know I don't need to be doing that.
Yeah. You already want to buy that laptop, too.
Yeah, well, I'm probably not going to do it. But I want to do it. I'm just like trying to think through how valuable it is to me. And I don't know. It's not something I would use very often.
Still would be cool though.
When I want to use it, it would be great. It's like the tablet. Like we have that tablet out here, and I don't use it every day or anything, but when I'm streaming, it's almost essential. Like I absolutely want to have it out here if I'm live. So I have immediate access to the remote desktop and the chat and all of the stream dashboard stuff. Doing that on having to like use my phone for that every time sucks. And I can't see it, like it props itself up. I can actually see everything. The laptop would be the most useful when, let's say the power goes out and I still want to have a computer. Or if my desktop isn't turning on, or if there's some kind of thing I need to do where I need an external computer that isn't the streaming computer out here. Because every time I have an issue with my one computer, I have to troubleshoot and then use this other computer, or vice versa, and it's really annoying to do that. It would be nice to just have like a convenient laptop that I can just pop out and do whatever I need to do on it. But so it's mostly like a long-term investment, convenient item that I want to buy. That I don't really need it, but it also doesn't need to be very expensive, which is why I'm looking at only exclusively refurbished ones.
Yeah.
I don't really give a shit how good it is. It just needs to work.
I've been trying to get a new laptop for my grandfather because he still uses the one that I used to use in like early high school. And like it still works, but it is slow as fuck.
I mean, if all he needs is to browse the internet, then I would say get him a Chromebook.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't have to install any software for any reason at all.
No, he doesn't use any software. Like the most we ever use it for is he checks stocks and then we watch stuff on YouTube and Plex.
Yeah.
But whenever we watch stuff on like Plex, it barely works.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it stops working in the middle of something.
I just think I think Chromebooks are like dirt cheap.
Yeah.
And they're super cheap because they run ARM. So they have like Snapdragons on them, like cell phone CPUs, which are leagues and leagues and leagues beyond whatever you're using currently.
I can imagine this thing's like 15 years old or something.
Yeah. But they can mass produce them really cheap. But they don't have much RAM, but they don't need much RAM because they're literally only used for running the browser and like text documents. So
I remember the first time we played games together, we played like Gary's Mod and it was on that laptop.
Oh yeah.
It like blew my mind that Gary's Mod could work on it. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Because like previously I had like this desktop and like it would start Gary's Mod, but even if you're like on a flat map with nothing, it would just be like a slideshow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have a pretty old ass computer to not be able to run Gary's Mod. Gary's Mod is very, very lightweight.
That first computer, all it could run was what's the game called? Solar, like the sentient galaxy simulator game.
Yeah.
Or the solar system game rather.
Yeah.
And then
I
it
think
could
it's
play
Solar 2.
Yeah, Solar 2, and then it could play Super Hexagon.
Yeah.
And that was about it.
Yeah. Solar 2 is a really fun game though.
I still play it from now and then. Like it's my favorite thing is like getting the little civilizations with all the ships and then fighting other little solar systems.
Yeah. You build like a mega one. If you build like I would usually get like a star and then have like there's a reasonable number. If you get too many, it becomes stupid.
Yeah.
But if you get like 8 planets and have them all be like like tier 3 with like ships and shields and everything, and then you just fly your system into other systems and annihilate them, it's pretty fun. I think the biggest one I had was like huge. Like I think I had like 80 stars, and there was like fucking like I don't know, like 50 planets orbiting it, and they were like most of them were tier like civilizations, and every time I moved, I would like annihilate like a trillion civilians because like they would just be in the way.
Little ships flying into your stars.
Yeah.
And whenever I play that game, it also makes me want to play FTL. I think they came out like relatively the same time.
Yeah, but FTL is hard as fuck. We gotta go. We're late.
Yeah, well, shit. Back to the grind. At least tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.